Hello once again, Amazing Blue fans. As always, like, share, subscribe, and click that notification button so you'll know when I post a video. Now, let's just get into it. So, Michigan will play Rutgers Saturday. I'm not sure about the game time. I'm pretty sure it's on the Big Ten Network. But I'm just going to run over some of the stats, some of Rutgers stats, and then I'm just going to get into what we need to do to win and what we need to do in the game. So Rutgers is 1-8 on the season. Their one win came to like Texas State or something. Their starting quarterback is Artur Sikowski. He's 49% on the season, 1,100 yards, 4 TDs. He's a freshman. Their leading rusher is Rasheem Blackshear. He has 100 attempts on the season, 437 yards, 2 TDs. And he's also leading the team in receiving yards. So these are the playmakers. Those are the playmakers. Now, there's not much to say about this game, really, because Michigan should dominate this game. And the thing is, like, if you look at Rutgers' schedule, they have played some teams tight. They actually played Northwestern tight. It was a pretty close game. Northwestern actually had to come back to beat them. And I think they played like Indiana tight. I think they played Penn State kind of tight also. But it's just this is a type of game where Michigan needs to come out, dominate the game, and get out of there. We're getting down to the stretch to where it's Ohio State and it's pretty much it, Indiana. So this is a game where we need to just come out, dominate, and get the backups in so our starters don't. This is a game where we just want to get out of there with no injuries, basically. We don't want anybody to go down, especially like Shea, Karan Higdon, and those boys. So we just want to get out, win this game, and get out healthy and move on to Indiana and then Ohio State. I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Shea throw the ball and come out and actually throw it instead of running to set up the pass. But knowing Harbaugh, Shea probably won't throw the ball more than 15 times this game. Knowing how Harbaugh is, but you never know because Rutgers is like New Jersey, that area, New York, that area. So Harbaugh, we have a lot of recruits from that area. So Harbaugh might come out and he might want to throw it and just put up a ton of points on them just for recruiting purposes. He's done it before because New Jersey and that area is like a pipeline for Michigan. We have a lot of players from that area. And we've gotten Rashawn, Jabril, Cesar Ruiz. So it's likely we will just dominate this game, but I would like to see us dominate it with the passing game because we haven't really seen the passing game just dominate like that. So I'd like to see Shea throw for 300 yards. But knowing Harbaugh, we're going to run it down their throat, and Shea will probably just make a couple throws. Like, I don't expect Shea to throw more than 15 times this game, honestly. But getting out of here healthy is the number one thing for this game. Like, Rutgers shouldn't be any competition for us. This game should be a blowout, and second half we should be seeing we should be trying to find out who our backup is just in case Shea does get hurt. Whether it's going to be Joe Milton or Brandon Peters. I said in my other videos before, I'd like to see Milton as the backup because he can run the offense better as far as the read option. Harbaugh barely wants to throw it, so might as well use Joe Milton as an extension of the running game, almost like Notre Dame and Wimbush. So that's just what I'd like to see because I don't have any faith in Brandon Peters. Honestly, I think the being behind that shaky O-line last year kind of messed him up mentally, and so I really don't expect much out of Brandon Peters, to be honest. But that's just what I expect out of the game, and as far as there's one more thing. Knuckleball Nordine. We have to give this, if we get in the third and long at the 30, at the 25 or whatever, don't go for it. Try to get this man on track. Because I've said it in other videos, he is going to cost us a game. He is going to really cost us a game. Now, we all know it could be Indiana or it could be OSU, where he's going to make a crucial mistake in the game, missing a field goal, and it may cost us. Because Indiana usually plays Big Ten games tight games against the top of the Big Ten. So it could be next week. It could be OSU. We've played OSU tight the last two years. So missing a couple field goals, that could be the game. Honestly, missing two field goals, or you never know when the game is tight and you might need a late field goal to win it. So it's crucial that we get Nordine, or we try out our punter at kicker, because Quinn Nordine is going to mess up our season. Like, that's just how I'm feeling about this dude. Because even if we do make it through and we don't need him against Indiana or OSU, because during the season we really just haven't needed him for the most part. But it seems like since we haven't needed him really, he's missed the little kicks that he's attempted. So especially if we make it to the playoff in the Big Ten championship, like that only makes our chances that much better if we're going against teams like Bama, Clemson, or even Notre Dame again. Like, we're gonna need a solid kicking game. Like, this dude, you don't feel comfortable kicking a 35, 40 yarder with this man right now. So it's crucial to get him back on board and get his head right and get him to see the ball going through the uprights, as far as from a 30-yarder to a 40 to a 50. This dude can kick from 50, but right now we can't even trust him to kick a 35-yard field goal. Come on, Wild. I don't know if he needs to cut the Wild thing, haircut back in there, or what. But he's the biggest question mark as far as the Michigan. It's Quinn Nordine, knuckleball Nordine. So as far as that goes, that's all I pretty much got. I mean, this is a game to where we want to get in, get out, be healthy when the fourth quarter is over, and get these backups some reps. Let them get their shine on. Let Joe Milton and Brandon Peters, let all these dudes get some shine, and let them get in the end zone, and let them get some shine. So that's really all I got for today. We're number 4. We'd be in the playoff if it happened today, but it doesn't. So we still got to win. We got Indiana next week and the game. So as always, like, share, subscribe, and go Blue.